Hi everyone, today we're going to discuss the super guarantee penalties because they are quite serious and we just want all our clients to be informed of what they are. So in our previous video, we went through SGC or the superannuation guarantee charge. So we know if we miss the super guarantee due date, we then have to submit an SGC statement. Now we know this SGC is made up of three main components. 1, the super guarantee shortfall, 2, interest, and 3, an administration fee. Now, if you miss the SGC due date, you can then face strict penalties from the ATO. So this video is just for educational purposes. We're just going to read through this information which is found on the ATO website. And we'll also leave a link in the description below so that you can review this in your own time as well. So it says here, if you do not meet your super guarantee obligations, you may have to pay additional penalties or charges on top of the super guarantee charge. And there's really 5 main components of that. So 1, fail to provide an SGC statement when required. You're liable for a Part 7 penalty of the Superannuation Guarantee Act 1992 if you lodge your SGC statement late or fail to provide a statement or information when requested during an audit. The maximum penalty is 200% of the SGC. There's also an administrative penalty. If you pay less of the SGC than you should because you made a false or misleading statement, you may receive an administrative penalty. The base penalty amount can be up to 75% of the shortfall and vary according to your situation. Now, avoiding your super obligations through arrangements. If you make arrangements to avoid super guarantee obligations, you may incur the charge you avoided plus an additional penalty. So, director penalties. If you are a director of a company, you need to pay the SGC in full by the due date. If you do not, you'll be liable for a penalty equal to the unpaid amount. When an SGC amount remains outstanding, we may issue a director penalty notice. Even without issuing a notice, we can collect the penalties by other means, for example, by withholding a tax refund. The penalty is reduced if your company pays the outstanding amount at any time. Under some conditions, it may be reduced if your company goes into voluntary administration or liquidation. And the final one here is general interest charges. So this additional charge applies if you lodge an SGC statement or we have raised SGC assessments, but you do not pay the super guarantee charge by the due date. So with the interest, it will continue to increase from the date of your SGC is due up to the date you pay your SGC amount in full. It is calculated on a daily compounding basis and is tax deductible in the year you incur. So they are quite serious penalties. And like we said, we will leave the link for this ATO website in our description below so you can read through them. But hopefully, if we are your accountant here at Account Beans, we will do everything in our power for you to avoid these penalties. And the best way to do that is just making sure we're lodging our super on time. Thanks for watching, everybody.